Hey Rosemount, I'm Isaac. I was able to interview our U.S. representative, Angie Craig, to find out more about the COVID vaccine distributions. Let's see what she had to say.
Hey Rosemont High School, this is Congresswoman Angie Craig, and I'm happy to join you today to give you a little bit of information about the state of vaccines in Minnesota and at the federal level. The new administration has purchased 100 million more doses of the Moderna vaccine as well as the Pfizer vaccine. So that's going to allow the federal government to help states look 3 weeks out, which is really, really important to be able to accelerate the distribution of vaccines. The first vaccine distribution has gone to frontline healthcare workers, as it should. It's gone to those who are 65 years and older, and of course, essential workers, including your teachers, are starting to get the vaccine as well. You know, we're hoping that by late summer, the majority of Americans will have had their vaccine. Stay safe. Thank you for all that you do in this part of our community, and have a great day.
Thank you, Congresswoman. That was some very important info about the COVID vaccine distribution. I'm Isaac, and let's get to the rest of the show.
With the governor adjusting COVID guidelines, many attractions are opening up in a new environment. One of these attractions is the Minnesota Zoo. The zoo is beginning to open up their environments for us to observe and learn about the animals. But the zoo can't reopen without certain COVID-19 guidelines. So here are the 9 main guidelines that the zoo is reopening with. The first one of these 9 guidelines is social distancing of 6 feet. As with everything in today's society, the zoo is enforcing COVID guidelines by keeping people at a distance of 6 feet apart. The second guideline is face coverings. Masks are going to be required throughout the entire park for guests and staff. The third new rule is to buy tickets in advance. Tickets must be ordered ahead of time and cannot be bought at the park. The fourth thing that they're doing to take action is having staff safety checks. The fifth action taken is going to be more barriers placed. The sixth action taken is going to be one-way trails. The next action taken is going to be reducing the high-touch areas such as interactive exhibits. The next action taken is going to be advanced cleaning. The ninth action taken is going to be reducing the amount of people allowed in the park at a time. With the zoo finally reopening to a brand new environment, maybe we can learn something from the animals of the zoo on how to get used to a brand new world to live in.
What's up, Rosemount? This is Ashton Looney. Today, Sam Zorn comes at us with a new story about the Shadows Literary Art magazine. He also interviews a couple people related to it. Let's check it out.
First off, tell me who you are and what you do.
My name is Lisa Mays, and I'm an English teacher here at Rosemount High School, and I'm also the faculty advisor for Shadows Literary Arts magazine.
I'm Tashala. I'm a junior at RHS, and I'm also a member of the Shadows editorial staff.
How can someone join Shadows? If someone was so interested to.
You can contact Mrs. Mays via her email, or ask someone you know that is also a part of Shadows.
How can people submit their own pieces?
We've provided a link to a Shadows folder through your English teacher, and once you go to the link, you should be able to see a Google form that you can fill out. And with that Google form, we also have a list of prompts for inspiration in case you don't know what to write about.
You can also always email us directly at shadowsliteraryarts.rhs@gmail.com. We will also accept submissions that way too.
Good. That seems very useful. How can people see the pieces submitted?
So we run a publication at the end of the school year. So if someone has submitted something and it is picked by the editorial staff, it'll be included in a publication at the end of the school year. Last year we did a digital platform for the very first time because we were all in distance learning, and I think that we're going to continue with a digital platform again in May, probably towards the end of May. And so we will share that digital publication with the staff at the end of May.
All right. Are there any requirements for submitting pieces, or?
We want it to be your original work. We don't like plagiarism. Nobody really does. We also want the work to be like written or visual artwork, and it also has to be appropriate for a school setting. It's kind of a no-brainer.
I totally agree. The biggest requirement for submissions is it needs to be your work.
Well, that was pretty awesome. Thanks, Sam. Enjoy the rest of the show, Rosemount.
Personally, Youth Commission has helped me learn a lot about leadership, and I think it has really prepared me for future opportunities.
My favorite thing about Youth Commission is the networking you're able to do. You can meet city employees, people like State Representative Hewitt, city council members, community leaders, and it's a great way to create bonds that will last a while and into future professional careers.
My favorite field trip we've been on is the Capitol. I think it was just really fun to see how the dynamic was. Apply to Youth Commission today.